आप फिर से एक बार लिंक शेयर जरूर करें। और यस,
मैडम एक वीडियो और लगा दीजिए यदि पॉसिबल है तो।
हाँ जी, अभी तो विल प्लान करेंगे। यस, सो फिर से एक बार आप सभी का स्वागत है। मैं ज्योति जायसवाल आज के इस फ्यूचरिस्टिक फ्राइडे में, एंड आई होप आप लोग सारे हेल्दी और वेल्दी होंगे। एंड दिवाली के बाद हम सब फिर से मिल रहे हैं, तो वो जोश और जुनून फिर से हमें इकट्ठा करना है, ताकि इस नवंबर मंथ के क्लोजिंग को हम बेहतरीन करें। और आज का टॉपिक भी काफी इंफॉर्मेटिव है, लीडरशिप ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, यानी कि 6 फेजेस ऑफ लीडरशिप, जिससे आप अपने आप को ट्रांसफॉर्म कर सके। और जैसे कि मैंने आप लोगों को बताया, ये बेसिक इंग्लिश में होगा, तो वेरी इजी है, नो नीड टू वरी एट ऑल। ठीक है, आप लोगों को, बिकॉज अभी हमें अपग्रेड होना बहुत जरूरी है, अपडेट होना बहुत जरूरी है। ठीक है, परिवर्तन तभी आएगा, इजंट इट। और बेसिकली आज हम सब मिल करके स्वागत करेंगे मिस्टर प्रणव प्रवीण जी का। और आई होप, मैं यही इवन कहते ना कि वेनेवर न्यू फेसेस आते हैं तो उनके पास नए आइडियाज, नए कंटेंट होते हैं, तो डेफिनेटली हमें भी कुछ जरूर यहाँ पे मिलने वाला है। तो आई एम सो एक्साइटेड, और आपका भी एक्साइटमेंट पूरी जोश के साथ बना रहे, और जो सारे लोग अवेलेबल हो सके आप लोग जरूर अपने आप को स्क्रीन में प्रेजेंट करें। इट्स लाइक इंडिया लेवल पे जैसे होता है ना कि साउथ से लीडरशिप है, एंड ऑल ओवर इंडिया लेवल के लीडर्स यहाँ पे, टीम यहाँ पे जुड़ी हुई है, तो दैट वो काफी मायने रखता है कि हम यहाँ पे एक वर्चुअल मीट पे है, और ये फील होगा कि हम सारे यहाँ पे इकट्ठे एक हॉल में है, और हम यहाँ पे एक दूसरे को देख रहे हैं, मिल रहे हैं। सो ये एक बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है ये फीलिंग। और मैं यही उम्मीद है मुझे कि आप सभी ने बहुत अच्छी तरीके से दिवाली मनाया होगा। चारों तरफ कहते हैं ना कि दियों का, रोशनी का, इवन पटाखों की गूंज सभी जगह हो रही थी। इससे ये पता चलता है कि यस, इसी तरीके से हमारे लाइफ में भी सफलता जरूर आए। और एज अ वेस्टिजियन मुझे तो ये लगता है कि हम जितना ज्यादा सफल होते जाएंगे, उतना ज्यादा हमारी दिवाली और बड़ी होते जाएगी। तो अगर वाकई में हमें दिवाली चाहिए, है ना, वो बढ़िया वाली दिवाली चाहिए, तो हमारे अकाउंट में विटामिन एम यानी कि बोनस भरमार आना चाहिए, जो हम सोच रहे हैं। हमारे लेवल अपग्रेड होने जरूरी है, और हमारे टीम में भी लोग अचीवमेंट करते चले जाने चाहिए। तो हमारे लिए तो हर दिन दिवाली, हर दिन दशहरा होने वाला है, इजंट इट। तो बिकॉज हम ईयर एंडिंग के नजदीक है, नवंबर मिड में हम आ चुके हैं, एंड दिसंबर में अवार्ड सेरेमनी है मुंबई में। तो एंटायर मुंबई लीडरशिप, महाराष्ट्र लीडरशिप से मैं कहना चाहूंगी कि अभी जी तोड़ मेहनत बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है, बहुत बढ़िया लीडरशिप दिखाना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है। इसीलिए मुझे लगता है कि आज का ये मीट हमारे लिए काफी इंफॉर्मेटिव होने वाला है। तो आप सभी के साथ मैं यहाँ पे हमारे लीडरशिप, हमारे ट्रेनर को यहाँ पे मैं इनवाइट करना चाहूंगी। और इनवाइट करने से पहले श्रीवास्तव जी का हम यहाँ पे डेफिनेटली सभी को चाहेंगे कि बड़ों का आशीर्वाद हो, अगर मिले तो और ज्यादा जो भी काम होता है और अच्छे तरीके से होता है। तो डेफिनेटली हमारे जितने भी लीडरशिप जुड़ेंगे, उनसे भी हम थोड़ी बहुत इनपुट जरूर लेंगे एंड में। ठीक है, तो यस श्रीवास्तव जी, बुलाया जाए।
सबसे पहले मैं सभी को दीपावली की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ, और माता लक्ष्मी जी से प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि सबकी दिवाली अच्छी तरह से मने। और अभी आ, हमारा वेस्टिज परिवार में ऐसा होता है कि जब चाहो तभी आप दिवाली मना सकते हो, हर 10 तारीख को आपकी दिवाली मन सकती है। और ये खास तौर पे ये महीना महाराष्ट्र के लिए बहुत ज्यादा महत्वपूर्ण है, क्योंकि अवार्ड सेरेमनी है, और इस महीने हमें सब अपना अवार्ड को चेंज करना है, अपने लेवल को चेंज करना है, क्योंकि बाद में करेंगे उसका कोई बेनिफिट नहीं मिलेगा। क्योंकि कहावत है कि जंगल में मोर नाचा किसने देखा। यदि बाद में हम करेंगे तो उसका उत्साह उतना हमको रिकॉग्निशन नहीं मिलेगा। लेकिन इस बार जी जान लगा के कैसे भी हमारा लेवल बड़ा करना है, ताकि आपको हजारों लोग के सामने आपको अवार्ड मिले, आपका पूरा वीडियो बने, लोग आपको अप्रिशिएट किए, आपके साथ फोटो खिंचवाए, सेल्फी ले। तो पूरा महाराष्ट्र टीम पूरा जी जान लगा के अपना लेवल चेंज करना है 20 तारीख तक, ताकि कंपनी को मैसेज चले जाए और वो आपकी सील्ड बड़ी वाली आपके नाम के साथ। तो मैं बस यही बोलना चाहूंगा। और प्रवीण जी का ट्रेनिंग के लिए मैं खुद बेसब्र से इंतजार करता हूँ। बहुत ही बेसिक ट्रेनिंग होती है और बहुत अच्छी होती है, और उनकी इंग्लिश भी हिंदी जैसी होती है। कोई डरने की आवश्यकता नहीं है, बहुत जल्दी समझ में बातें आएगी। और हमारा जो इस महीने का जो अपना अवार्ड वगैरह के साथ साथ मैं बस यही बोलना चाहूंगा। और प्रवीण जी का ट्रेनिंग के लिए मैं खुद बेसब्री से इंतजार करता हूँ। बहुत ही बेसिक ट्रेनिंग होती है और बहुत अच्छी होती है, और उनकी इंग्लिश भी हिंदी जैसी होती है। कोई डरने की आवश्यकता नहीं है, बहुत जल्दी समझ में बातें आएगी। और हमारा जो इस महीने का जो अपना अवार्ड वगैरह के साथ साथ मैं बस यही बोलना चाहूंगा। और प्रवीण जी का ट्रेनिंग के लिए मैं खुद बेसब्री से इंतजार करता हूँ। बहुत ही बेसिक ट्रेनिंग होती है, बहुत अच्छी होती है, और उनकी इंग्लिश भी हिंदी जैसी होती है। कोई डरने की आवश्यकता नहीं है, बहुत
मैडम
जल्दी
बार बार रिपीट हो
बातें
रहा है।
आएगी।
हाँ
और
हाँ,
हमारा
एक
जो
मिनट।
इस महीने का जो अपना अवार्ड वगैरह के साथ साथ मैं बस यही बोलना
I
चाहूंगा।
think
और
somebody has
प्रवीण जी का
their YouTube on, so please ask them to close the YouTube. So YouTube live is coming out, so that's the reason it is repeating.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So can we start, ma'am?
Yeah, sure. Yes, thank you so much, Srivastava ji, and होप सो आज श्रीवास्तव जी ने कहा सही है। आप लोगों को कोई चिंता करने की जरूरत नहीं, बड़ी आसानी से आप इसको समझ सकते हैं। स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए सो दैट आप इसको बाद में नहीं कुछ अगर क्लियर हुआ तो वी आर देयर टू क्लियर योर मतलब जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन है वो आपको जरूर क्लियर करेंगे। तो चलिए विदाउट वेस्टिंग अ सिंगल सेकेंड हम यहाँ पे इनवाइट करते हैं द वन एंड ओनली द ग्रेट मोटिवेटर, ट्रेनर, लाइफ कोच, एवरीथिंग। एंड of course, I am so glad that you came here. So, Mr. Pranav, Pravin, we all entire Warrior Gravity team welcoming you on this platform. And yes, stage is yours, and just rock on. Thank you so much.
And it is my privilege to share this platform with Warriors team and Warriors Gravity team. And thank you for inviting me for this session, ma'am and sir. And very good morning, my dear friends, and I hope you had a very wonderful Diwali, and it's now time for us to get back to work so that we'll have our best of the best Diwalis in next year. And so, Vestige stepping into 2024, Vestige, we all of us stepping into 2024, all of us have big dreams which we need to release or which we need to achieve in coming years. So every new year, whenever there is a New Year Eve, we usually plan or we fix our new goals, new targets, and we aspire or we wish to achieve those dreams and goals. And that dreams and goals, unlike other people, we Vestigians are very strong when it comes to fixing up a goal and achieving the goal. And we are one of the few people who are very much committed in working towards the goal. And to prepare ourselves to achieve the goal, we need a proper planning, we need proper information, we need proper knowledge, and we need proper guidance, and definitely a full-fledged work with the team. So today is a session is all about it'll be a part of how we can evolve as a leader and how we will be able to create leaders in our team. So next 1 hour is going to be very, very informative, and I can assure you that I'm 100% that this session is going to be one of the special sessions for you, because there is a lot of questions in your mind. I understand there is a lot of questions, there is a lot of confusion in your mind. So you'll be able to get answers for all those questions. And those answers will definitely help you to plan how to develop your leadership for your coming days. And if I am audible, please type my audio is clear. Just type C in the chat box. C for clear, C. And I would request you to use the chat box so that I'll be able to communicate with you. I'll be able to understand whether you've got the point, whether my audio and video is clear. So I would appreciate when you use the chat box. And whoever uses the chat box, I believe that those are the people who are very much attentive in the session. So your attendance is marked by your chats. And if you don't post messages in chat, then you and me and your leaders will think that you have just switched on the camera and you or you switched on, you have logged into Zoom and you're not attending the session. So let's ensure that we'll utilize this next 1 hour of this session to scale up our business. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Satish. Thank you, Lalit. Thank you, Mr. Raj. Thank you, Sajid. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all of you. I would love to call up all your names, but the names are as a lot of people are responding, I'll not be able to call up all the names. So thank you for your response. So my dear friends, we understand and we know that Vestige business is a business of leadership. And this is something which you have been hearing, which you have been learning from the company traders, from your leaders, your top ambassadors and VMCA members, and also from our management, Bali sir and Deepak sir. So whenever they come for the meetings and trainings, and even when Alok sir comes, so whenever the company trainers or managers or the management or when your leaders they call you for a training, and in all the trainings there will at least I at least once they will definitely mention that Vestige business is a business of leadership. And we also understand, we have also realized that when we understood the depth of the business, we also understood that Vestige business is all about creating leaders. And as we understand the importance of creating the leader in our team, we are from the day we had a team, from the day we decided to build a strong Vestige business, we are in search of, or we are searching for leaders. Who is my next leader? Who is the leader in my team? And we know if we are able to identify a leader, if we are able to identify a few leaders, and if we give them the right support and the guidance, we know that our business is going to grow in a very big and a massive and a very faster way. And all of you who are attending this session, or all of you who are watching this video, you are here because you really want to become successful, and you really want to become successful very fast through Vestige. And for which we are searching for leaders, and we have few people in our team, or we have few people of our downlines or associates or partners, however you call them. We have a team, and we expect our team to listen to us. We expect our team to grow as a leader. And whenever your leaders or whenever your upline asks them, how is your business going? How is it growing? One common answer what we give is, sir, madam, if I am able to find out one good leader, my business will be very strong. My business will grow very fast. But unfortunately, I'm not able to find a good leader. And we are, you and me, we are in search of leaders. We are searching leaders everywhere. We are searching the leaders in our team. We are in our downlines. We are not able to find. We are searching leaders in our new prospect list. We are not able to find. Unfortunately, our search for the leadership or new leaders has not come to an end. Still, we are searching for leaders. And that is where we are stuck. We as business leaders, we are not sure where to find those leaders. And the very saddest part is we will not be able to buy the leaders. We will have to develop leaders. That is the reality. If we can buy the leaders, at least we can pay some money and buy the leaders, but that is not possible. We'll have to create leaders. So for anyone and everyone in direct selling, if they want to become a leader, they have to convert from an ordinary person to a leader, there is a 6 steps which they need to cross. Unless and otherwise they cross those 6 steps, they will not become a leader. And for that matter, anybody in direct selling, whether it is Vestige, whether it is in India, whether it is in abroad or anywhere in the world, if a person is associated with direct selling, and if he has become a very successful leader, then that person would have definitely crossed these 6 levels or 6 phases. Without crossing the 6 phases, which I'm going to share you, or 6 steps or 6 levels, they cannot become a leader. So this session is going to be about how an ordinary person can become a network marketing leader or a direct selling leader. So how does that transformation happen? What has to happen, or how we need to guide our downlines or team members to these 6 stages or six phases is very, very important for us to create more and more leaders in the team. So if you are ready to learn those 6 phases of leadership transformation, which is going to definitely help you to transform as a leader, and which will also help you to identify people from your team and transform those ordinary people into great leaders. If you're interested to know about this, just type "I am ready" in the chat box. श्रेया मैम, अभी मीटिंग हिंदी में नहीं, बिकॉज मेरा हिंदी बहुत खराब है. ओके, सो आई नीड सम मोर टाइम. 6 महीने के बाद मैं हिंदी से ट्रेनिंग करूंगी. अभी इंग्लिश में होगा. Hope my Hindi is becoming better these days. Sorry, I was not able to hear.
इतना हिंदी बहुत है. Good Hindi. No problem.
This is the only Hindi I know. That is the problem. Thank you, Srivatsal sir. Thank you. Right, good. So the first phase is called as lead phase. In lead phase, the person is a prospect. Okay. So in lead phase, he's introduced to the business. Anybody, you, me, or anybody in direct selling, whichever part of the world they are, whichever company they are doing the business, anybody who is a part of direct selling business, the first step is the lead phase. First step is the lead phase, where the person has been introduced into the direct selling business. How are they introduced? Let's take your case itself. Who introduced you to the business? Maybe your friend or your neighbor or your relative. They might have come to your house and spoke for 30 minutes about the Vestige business, or they might have called you to their house where they did the presentation, or their leader, there was a leader whom you don't know that he was a leader. There was some guest or special guest who was doing a presentation about Vestige, or your friend or neighbor took you to a hall training, okay, or a hall training where they were talking about the Vestige business. So this introduction session, we call it a CNT or a plan presentation. This might be for 20 minutes or 30 minutes or half an hour or 45 minutes. It was a brief introduction about the business. Till that introduction, you were not aware about the Vestige business or the direct selling business. Maybe you were aware about some other direct selling company, or you might have heard about the name of Vestige, but you were not sure about what is this business and what are the products, what is the company, and how their plan will work. So this introduction went on for 40 minutes or 30 to 40 minutes. And in this or maybe you were referred by your friend or relative, might have given your number and name to their friend who's doing Vestige, and they might have approached you. So in this introductory session, you are a prospect. Okay, you were a prospect. So you do not know anything about Vestige. And when the person called you for a meeting, or when the person wanted to share something, and they shared that that is a very nice opportunity, I want to share it with you, or they might have told you, I want to discuss something very important, I'll come and meet you. So you had a lot of dilemma. What does this person want to tell me? What is he going to share me? Or what kind of business is this? So there was a lot of things which was going on in your mind. And when that person came, or when you attended that 30-40 minutes of briefing session, as initially you were a little skeptical, or you had a doubt, what is this? What business is this? Why should I do this? Why will I do this? I don't want, I'm comfortable with what I'm doing. All these things were happening in your mind. But as the meeting started progressing, somewhere down the line, you might have felt that, yeah, this is something which I need, or this is good for me, or this is something which is beneficial for me. And as the meeting ended, you might have felt that, yeah, this is something which I really want, or this is mm, So this again, there is a comment asking for Hindi. I think I'll do it in English. Maybe your leaders will be able to help you in translating, or maybe they'll give you a brief idea about this in Hindi later. So there was a lot of questions in your mind, but by end of the meeting, you felt that this is something good for me, or this is very simple, and I'll be able to achieve. So when not only you, there were few other people who attend. Maybe there might be 2 people, or 3 people, or 5 people, or 50 people. So after in this lead phase, whoever has attended this introduction meeting, or which we call, you can name it as 1-to-1 or 2-in-1 or whatever, you were given an introduction about the Vestige business. Whoever attended this meeting, whoever got excited has joined Vestige. You are in Vestige today, you are doing Vestige business today because you got excited. You felt that this is the opportunity which I'm looking for. This opportunity is easy for me. I will be able to become successful in this business. That is, people who got excited join, and people who don't get excited, they don't join. So when you do plan presentations, when you do, whether it is a 1-to-1 or a home meeting or a large meeting or a CNT meeting or a business opportunity presentation, whether it is one person sitting in the meeting or whether it is 50 people sitting in the meeting, whoever gets excited will be ready to join your business. Whoever does not get excited will quit. And this is going to happen. You cannot expect all the 100 out of 100 to be excited. And the excitement happens, one, the way we do the presentation, the way we connect the business to that particular individual, and second, based on their need and the belief about their excelling. And if he is not believing that he will be able to become successful, see, it's not only about believing in the business, it's also about believing ourselves. The person feels that this business is very good, fantastic business, but the person who is doing the meeting, he has a very good quality of a good speaker, but I don't have that quality. If he feels like that, then he does not get excited. He will not join. He feels he is inferior. He feels he cannot do this business, or he feels I don't have very good contact. So if he has a negative mindset, and if that negative mindset and attitude does not change to positive, then he will not be excited. And whoever sees this opportunity or this business as a good opportunity for their growth, they are the people who will get excited. The more people we get excited, the more people are going to join. And definitely there will be dropout. 100 out of 100 will not be possible. Because again, it depends on the mindset of that person, situation of that person, what mood that person is coming, and the way, definitely the way we present also has an impact. Equally, there is an impact on the mindset of the person. So in the lead phase, whoever is excited will move to the next phase. The first phase is lead phase. So in the lead phase, the person is a prospect. Okay. The people who are excited will go to the next phase. People who are not excited will drop. They will not further continue their journey with us. So without crossing the lead phase, the person cannot become a leader. So far, if you are clear about the lead phase, just type LP in the chat box. LP means lead phase. Thank you. So now we'll move on to the next phase. So this is the beginning. The lead phase is the beginning of the journey of a future leader. Without reaching the beginning, they'll not be able to grow. They'll not come into the business. So the next phase is the event phase. In this phase, the prospect has become a new joinee. In the lead phase, he was a prospect. Now, once he's excited, he joins, and he is a new joinee. So he's a new joinee, he likes the business, or maybe there are different scenarios. Maybe he liked the business and he has joined, or he joined because of your face value, because you told him to join, because you say this business is good, he might have joined. The same thing might have happened to some of you, where your friend or your upline, since you respect them a lot, since you value them a lot, Since they said the Vestige business is a very good opportunity, maybe that is the reason you might have started this business, because that person has told that this is good, so that this might be good. So that level of conviction you might have on that person. So so the joining can happen because of either the person is confident about the business, or he liked the business, or the person joined because his upline has told him this is a very good business. So the person joins the business, and if we look back and if we check, where does he have a very good knowledge about the business? No, definitely not. He does not have a very good knowledge about the business. Somewhere he's excited. Somewhere he is excited that this business is very good. So now, this is called as event phase. A person who is excited in the lead phase, if you call him to he has joined now. He has put his ideas, you have used the Vestige app and you have created the ID, he has put his OTP, the ID is activated, maybe he has done the first purchase. And now if you call him to meetings, he will be ready to come for the meeting because he is excited. So here, for to increase his conviction, maybe as I told you earlier, he is joined. He might be convinced or might not be convinced. He might conviction means it has to be 100%. If it is not 100%, if it is not 100% belief, then it is not conviction. So here, first thing what we have to do is in event phase. Please note these points down. In events phase, once a person joins, within a week's time, even 7 days is very long time. So within less than a week's time, you need to ensure that we take that person to a bigger meeting. If you had shown him, he has joined through a one-to-one meeting, your next step is to bring him to home meeting. If he has joined through a home meeting, now it is your duty to bring him to a hall meeting. And in simple terms, whether it is a hall meeting or an online meeting, you have to bring that person to a meeting where there are a lot of people who are attending the meeting. Even it can be an online meeting. So what happens? A person attends a small meeting, whether he was the only guest or there were 2-3 guests. And in the next meeting, when he comes, he is seeing a lot of people. When there are a lot of people, when the number is high, from a home meeting there are 5 people, now he comes to a hall meeting, he sees 50 people. When he sees 50 people, one thing is he will find common people like him in his same age group, or his social level, or his financial level, similar education background or family background or work background. So when he sees people like him, many people like him, he will start feeling that, oh, there are so many people, so this business is acceptable by the common people. He will also feel that if these people can do, I can also definitely do. So that is called as proof of acceptability. So you have to show him the proof of acceptability. The proof of acceptability happens only when he comes to a bigger meeting. When I say bigger meeting, the first meeting is 5 people, the second meeting can be 15 people or 20 people or 35 people or 50 people or more. And from the second meeting, within next 1 week, you will call him for the third meeting. In the third meeting, when he attends, again, the meeting has to be much more bigger. This time, the meeting can be of the company trainer or a mega event, I would say. It can be a Champions Day, it can be a award function, it can be a success seminar, it can be a VIP, it can be a mega CNT, or it can be a special leadership training or a boot camp by your top leaders. So when he comes there, he will see many successful people. Many successful people. So when he sees, let's say when a person who's working in a private company, who's earning 40,000-50,000 rupees, he comes to a Vestige meeting, third meeting, he comes to a Vestige meeting, and he sees a person who was working in a private company now has become a universal crown director or a double crown director and is earning in lakhs and has purchased a car and he's getting recognized. So he will be able to relate. Oh, this, if I take this journey, I will also become successful like him. People will start accepting me. People will start recognizing me. My success will also be definitely recognized by many people. So that relativity will happen. So he will start feeling people like me can do this business. So that is why the bigger the meeting, the relativity and the acceptability will be high. And moreover, when you bring further meetings from the first meeting to second meeting to third meeting, in this process, a person, as I told you, in a lead phase, a person will join. And when it comes to event phase, he has a dilemma. See, people will join, but still there are people who will have confusion whether I should do the business or not. They'll say, let me wait for some time. I will do after Diwali. I will do after Christmas. Then he'll say, I will do after New Year. Then he'll say, let me do after my child's exam. So they will postpone it because they are not sure whether they want this or they don't want this. See, we need only two answers. Okay. Usually we get three answers from people who are attending the meeting. Either one answer is, yes, I will do business. I want Vestige. Second one is, I will tell you later. Let me decide. Third one is no. See, we don't want this middle answer, which is maybe, I need time. No. We want them to decide yes or no. If he says yes, we will work with him. If he says no, we will look for the next person. So that is called as escalation, to make them decide whether to do this business or not. We'll have to take them through the escalation progression. Escalation progression means from the first meeting, the second meeting, the attendees number should be high. From the second meeting to the third meeting, the attendees number should be, the participants number should be more higher than that. One is that. Second one, from the second meeting to third meeting, the trainer or the leader who does, from the first meeting is a home meeting. Second meeting you can do or your leader can do. First meeting you might have done. Second meeting you or your leader can do. And third meeting will be a meeting done by your top leaders, like crowns, universal crowns, those kind of meetings. So when they travel through these three levels of meetings, they will be able to decide, they will come to a conclusion whether I will do it or not. So always ensure that to motivate, to bring that belief system, we need to take them through this escalation progression, which means in the next event, the attendees number should be more than the previous event. When that happens, his conviction level will increase and your downline will come to a decision. And here also, some people will say no and other people will say yes. In event phase, whoever says no, or in event phase who is not excited, leave him. You cannot build business with them. They are your time wasters. Whatever you do, how much ever you push them, they'll say tomorrow, day after tomorrow, next month, Diwali, Christmas, New Year, they'll give you all reasons. Whoever is excited, they will say, yes, we will do it. Those are the people with whom you need to start working. And these three meetings has to happen in a span of 10 days. Any new prospect who attends 3 meetings within 10 days, he will be ready for the business. If he does not attend 3 meetings in 10 days, that means he is not ready yet. At any given point of time, a downline, a new prospect or existing downline who attends 3 meetings in a gap of 10 days, that is the sign that he is ready to do business in a bigger way. So this is event phase. So whoever gets, so for in lead phase, people who gets excited will move to event phase. In event phase, whoever gets excited will start traveling with you. Whoever does not get excited will drop here. So in event phase, whoever gets excited will go to the next phase. So before we go to the next phase, I hope the event phase is clear for you. So type EP. If it is clear, just type EP in the chat box. And this video is already live in YouTube. So even if you have doubts, if you want to revisit, it's already there in your in the YouTube. So you can definitely go back and review so that your understanding level will be more. Right. Thank you. And the third phase is called as activity phase. Now the new joinee, after attending the event phase, he has seen leaders who are massively successful in Vestige. he understands the business a little more better, and he gets super excited, and he will start thinking, or he will start feeling that I am going to be the next achiever. I want to become like that person whom I saw on the stage. I want to be a car achiever. I want to be a crown director. When I come onto the stage, people should clap. When I come onto the stage, people should put garlands and recognize me. And so that kind of feeling will come into his mind, and that is why he's excited and he's ready to work. Now this person will be ready to work with you. That is where he will give you some clues. He will say, when is then he might ask. There are a few clues which I can share. One might be he will ask, when is the next meeting? That is one clue, which means he's excited. Or second question is, can I bring my friends for next meeting? Or third question would be, if I arrange for 2, 3 people, can you come and do the meeting? Or he will ask, he will say, I will share about this business to my friends and relatives or very close friends. So these are the few signs or few signals which shows that that person is interested in the vestige business, in this opportunity. So he's ready to go for the activity. So now he's ready to purchase the product. Now he starts talking about the product to his friends and relatives. He will promote vestige product. Even if he does not know much about the business, he's a new guy, so he might not be able to do a plan presentation. But he will start talking about vestige. He will start talking about the products, and he will try to he will start calling the upline. He will start try to be in touch with the upline and try to learn what to do. So, and whatever instruction the upline is giving, whatever things the upline is asking him to do, he will try to do that. Even if he don't know how to do that, he will try to do that. He will ask a lot of questions. He will have hundreds of doubts. He will be calling the upline and asking lots of doubts, and he will start be interested to know about the next thing. So he will start engaging in the activities. And in this, so he will talk about the business to his friends and relatives. He'll say vestige is very nice, vestige product is very good. Now he'll look for support. And at this point, we as leaders should understand one thing: our downline will not work alone. He's a new person, so he will always expect the upline to give him the support. And when you offer him support and when you ask him to do certain things, he will do. Like, for example, you tell him to write a list, he'll write the list. You tell him, I will come and do meetings, please invite people from the list, he will start inviting. And if you can sit with him and do a dream building, you can sit with him and do a planning for next when to become a branch director. If you need to plan a daily activity planning. Here, doing daily activity planning is very, very important. Unless and until you do the activity planning, your downline does not know what to do. Most of the time, people think by joining vestige they can become successful. And they wanted to become successful and they are ready to work, but they don't know how to work. So it is our duty as leaders or as an upline to plan, to do the activity planning with the downline, make them write the list, make them do the invitation, plan the presentation schedule or fix appointments, and start working with your downline. And one side, when you will go and do the presentation home meetings for your downlines, on the other side they will also start promoting the products to their friends and relatives. And when they invite people for meeting, they'll expect, when you call them and ask what happened, how many people have you invited, you will say, sir, madam, many people are going to come, 25 people are going to come, 30 people are going to come. And in reality, if you see on the meeting day, 20 and 25 will not come. Okay. And he will share about the product. He will get both the response. One response is like people will say, I will buy the product. Or the second response will be like, I need some more time. Or third response will be like, no, I don't want to change my product. I'm happy with the product that I'm using. So he will get a mixed response. In the activity phase, please remember, in the activity phase, generally, the new people will think, please note this point, this is a very, very important point. In the activity phase, New people will think, I will start this business in a slower way. My dear friends, I will say this is the biggest mistake that they do. You can start this business in a slower way, but the easiest way to do this business is doing it faster. The faster the person does the business, easier becomes successful. The slower he does this business, the chances of becoming successful is very, very difficult. So the downline will always think, I will start this business in a slow way. But as a leader, it's not about achieving the levels in a fast way. It's about doing the activities, continuous activities, faster and faster, again and again. More number of plan presentation, more number of invitations, more number of plan presentation, more number of customers. The faster he gets moving, the more motivated and more higher results he will be able to see. So people generally have that mentality of, I will start slow. No, starting direct vestige business slower in a slow method is the wrong way to do. The easiest way is to do the business faster. So the only way to do the business faster is increasing the invitation, increase the number of plan presentations, reaching more people, attending more trainings in a short time, attending more meetings in a short time, bringing more people to the meetings in a short time. So that is how you do the business faster. And in the activity phase, when the downline gets the result, he is happy. Obviously, you, me, whoever it is, when we work and when we get the result, we are happy. And when we don't get the result, we feel bad. And this new people, your new joinee, he will not feel bad. He will get frustrated. He will start losing hope. When he gets result, his motivation is high. When he does not get result, his motivation is low. It goes down. So this is a place where we need to be very careful. Always we need to ensure that the positive results are more and the negative impact is less. When the positive result is more, his motivation goes up. When there is positive result is not, there is motivation comes down. So if the positive result is more, even if when negative results come, his motivation level will just slightly drop. So when you do the activities faster, the result will be higher, so that he does not get demotivated very easily. His motivation level will be maintained. So this is the activity phase. So in activity phase, please remember, in activity phase, when your downline gets the results, he is happy. In activity phase, if your downline does not get result, he is sad. So results will again excite him. So in lead phase, he is excited. So he moves to event phase. In event phase, he gets excited. So that's why he has come to activity phase. In activity phase, he will have both. If the excitement is more, he will move to the next phase. If the excitement is not more, then there will be he starts slowing down in the business, or he gets little stuck. So clear with activity phase. If you are clear with activity phase, just type AP in the comment box. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Shabir. Thank you, Lalit. Thank you, Ramita. Thank you, Devanu. Thank you, Yasmin. Thank you so much. Thank you. And now comes the dilemma phase. Now things started moving. He's doing the activities. When the result, he gets result, he's excited, he's happy. But when he does not get the result, he gets confused. This is the time where most of your downlines stop doing the business. This is the time where they quit. And the beauty of this dilemma phase is, when there is no result or little result, slowly they start feeling negative. They feel, I can't do this, I'll not be able to do this business. And when they get result, they are little excited. They're excited. So this will fluctuate. Suddenly they are excited. Suddenly their motivation will drop. But this negativity and fear will increase. Even though they get results, their negativity and fear will increase, because it's not only about the result. People will start talking negative and they will start creating fear. For example, the person he meets, his brother or his relative, to whom he speaks about a Prestige business, he will say, no, no, don't. I know more than you about this business. I've seen many companies. This is not. This will not be stable. So one side they are giving all this negativity, and suddenly when this negativity is coming in, and at that time he does a meeting, and before he expects 5 people to come, and 5 people don't come. Only one person comes. 4 does not come. So this negativity one side, and this negative impact or negative result or literal result on the other side, these two will combine together, and he will start having more doubts. Now he gets confused. Now he will start thinking, oh, did I do a mistake? Is this not a right platform? Can I don't think I'll be able to become successful. This business is very difficult. So these kind of confusions will start coming in. This is the time, if you see, people who joined, who started the activity, and they stop working. This specifically happens between 8% to 12%, and to some extent 16%. And 8 to 12% in vestige business, 8 to 12% is the phase. Sometime in this majority, it happens between 8 to 12. In 5% also it can happen. Majority it happens in 8 to 12%, which means if a person has reached 8, that means he was working. And from 8 to 12, when he starts meeting new people, more people, that is when he starts, both happens. His result is also increasing. The negativity or the objection from other people, or people who are not interested in the business, that is also increasing. That is where he gets confused. Now this person is in a dilemma whether to do the business or quit the business. This is the most difficult phase for a new person. And you might have seen this in your business. And even today, you will experience this in your business. If the person crosses 12%, then you can move him to 16%. That wouldn't be a problem. There, the drop will be very less. But majority of the drop will happen between 8 to 12%. And when this happens, he will stop coming for the meetings. The first sign that your downline is confused is that the sign is that he will not attend your calls. He will not pick your calls. And even if he picks the call, when he speaks, the way he speaks will not be strong and solid. You will feel something odd. He is not the person whom you spoke 2 days back. Now you can sense some kind of confusion. You will feel that he is avoiding something. And slowly, as this increases, he will avoid your calls. He will not come for meetings. He will give reasons. He will not work on the field. And this is the time you should not leave him as it is. Now, most of the time, what we do is we try to motivate him. We try to push him to do the field work, or we try to push him to the trainings. No, this is where you need to do one-to-one counseling. You have to go sit with him. And stop teaching, stop motivating, try to understand what is his problem. And if you ask him, if you have any problem, please tell me. He slowly start opening up. And this will happen only when you sit with him one-to-one. In a meeting, if you ask him, he will not say anything. He will say, oh, everything is good, super, but he will not work. So this is the time where you need to have one-to-one counseling. And even in your counseling, if you feel that you are not able to convince him, or you feel that he's still not working, now the next stage is to take an appointment with your upline, take this person to your upline or your mentor, and let your upline do the counseling. I'll tell you why. Most of the time, our downline, even if they don't listen to us, okay, they listen to our upline, because with you, most of the time, your downline has a very friendly relationship. Okay, so he likes you, loves you, you are a very good friend of him. But with your upline, he will see your upline leader as a mentor or as a teacher. There with you, he likes you, but with your upline, it will be respect. When we respect somebody a lot, we will listen to them easily. But when we like somebody a lot, we have a chance that we can say, no, I don't want this. But when we respect somebody, we can't say no. So always connect them with your upline. That is very important, with your mentor. And they will do the counseling. And in this counseling, when you counsel, or when your upline does the counseling, when you identify the problems, when he shares the problem, you're identifying the problem. First step is to identifying the problem. And second step is to make them understand that this problems is the part of the business. And by solving the problem, you will become successful. And when you say that, you just give answers, they will not listen to you. So you need to tell them that, see, when I started this business, I also had this problem. And this is what I did. When you share that your personal experience, that personal experience is what they will take. And that is why we always say we need to do regular review with our downlines. Every month you need to do a goal setting. Last time when we did the leadership communication training, I would have recommended you to do regular weekly, monthly goal setting exercise and weekly review session with your core team. So do review, do counseling. When you review and counsel, what happens is when you do the counseling, when you guide them, they will start trusting you more. And that trust is what will lead to a lasting relationship. And you and me know that if your downline stays with you for a longer time, the longer he stays with you, the longer he works with you, the longer he stays with Vestige, and longer he is associated with you and he is working, he's definitely going to become a crown director, no doubt about it. So that long-lasting relationship happens only when there is a strong trust and bond which is built. That strong and trust will increase only by supporting them, identifying the problems, and giving them solutions. So in the dilemma phase, you should be with them, do the counseling. If you are not able to counsel, connect them with their upline. Let your upline do the counseling, identify their problems, and give solutions. And when they understand this is the problem and this is the reason for the problem, and this is how you need to rectify the problem, when that starts, again they get excited. When there is a problem and when they're in a dilemma, and when they get solution for that, they will get super excited. And this dilemma phase is very, very important. So in dilemma phase, counseling is very, very important. In counseling, when they get the solution, they get super excited. When they get super excited, they move to the next phase. So if you understood dilemma phase, just type DP in the chat box. So far, we have covered 4 phases. One is lead phase. Second one is event phase. Third one is activity phase. And fourth one is dilemma phase. In lead phase is a new person. It's a prospect. And prospect gets excited and joins business. He comes to event phase. He attends events, bigger events, and he gets excited. He decides to do business and starts doing the activities. When he gets result, he's excited. When he does not get result, he feels sad. And that these two things together will lead to dilemma phase. That is where he stops taking calls. He reduces his activities, and there again you need to go meet him, discuss with him, identify his problems, his challenges, and do counseling. If you are not able to convince, take him to your upline, and there when he gets answer solutions, he gets super excited, and he will go to the next phase, which is education phase. This is when your downline will understand the importance of education. When he does the mistakes and you give them the solution, and when you make him understand this is what has gone wrong, and now you tell them, see, if you want to become a good leader, if you want to become successful in this business, so the problem is you faced all these problems because you need to learn this business more. Even I was like this. I never knew about this. So different meetings and trainings, when I attended, I started learning. So now the new joinee is interested to learn more about the business. Whether it is a product training, whether it is a business training, whether it is a system training, and he is interested to learn. And here it is your duty as an upline, your duty as the guide for him to educate whatever you know. Whatever you know about Vestige, you need to teach. Whatever you know about your business, you need to teach him. The reason why I'm telling you this is, when you teach him whatever you know, once he masters that knowledge, whatever you know, you share him, then he will not expect you to come. He will work independent. If your downline is not independent, then how long will you be working with them? It will be like he is not associated with you. You will be like working for him. So educate everything. When the knowledge grows, the person grows when his knowledge grows. The person grows when his knowledge grows. So you need to connect him to the higher level of education. So till then he might be coming for maybe for a plan presentation or a CNT or the basic level of programs. Now you need to put him to VIP, or now you need to put him to system trainings which your leaders are conducting for higher programs, maybe for a boot camp, or if he has become a bronze director, put him to VLC. So connect him to the higher level of education. Whatever level he is, to the next level of education we need to connect. Here there are three things which we need to understand. The first one is learn to learn. Learn to learn means learning for our knowledge. If I don't have the enough knowledge, if I don't learn, how will I become successful? So first phase is learn to learn. Once I have enough knowledge, for example, I am doing we are in a business of direct selling, and we are our primary products is, let's say, healthcare product. So unless and until I know healthcare product, how will I promote it? So I need to have healthcare product knowledge. I need to have agri product knowledge. I need to have air purifier, water purifier. Now we have the most wanted product, I would say, the most the product which has very high demand, which is the slimming shakes. This one product can change a lot of people's life, both in terms of business and health. This is one of the most wanted products. So in this world, what I see is there are two set of products which has high demand. One is slimming product, weight management product, and second one is hair growth product. And people are ready to spend money for these two products. Correct? These people are ready to spend how much more money they can for these two products. And so when we deal with these, and definitely we don't have a hair regrowth product, but we have products which can control hair fall. And we have products which can healthify us. We have products which can reduce weight. Different categories of product. So we have to promote the product. We need to have the knowledge. Only then, unless and until we have the knowledge, we cannot do the business. Second phase, so learning to learn the product or learning to learn the business is called learn to learn. Second one is learn to teach. Now I have the knowledge. When I have the knowledge, when my team is growing, I need to duplicate it. I need to teach my downlines. When I teach my downlines, they start taking it to the more people. See, if I as a single person can promote it to 100 people, if I train 10 of my downlines about the healthcare product, each person will take it to 100 people, which will reach 1,000 people. So second phase is learn to teach, learning how to teach my downline. Third phase is once my downline has enough knowledge, third phase is teach to teach. Teaching my downline how to teach his downlines. So these are the three levels of education that we need. First, learning for myself. Second, learning how to teach others. Third, teaching my downlines how to teach his downlines. If these three levels of education happens, knowledge duplication becomes automatic in your team. Your downlines will take the responsibility and they will start. They are learning the product. They will learn how to teach, and they will promote the business. They will teach their downlines, and later they will teach their downlines how to expand it further. So as the saying goes, like a person grows to the extent his knowledge grows, and your network grows to the extent the knowledge of your network grows. When you have more people who are knowledgeable about the business in the network, your business will grow faster. So it is your duty to ensure that you educate everything to your downline about the business. You connect him to the higher education level, and you also take him through the 3 phases. First, he should learn about the business. Second, he should learn how to teach whatever he knows, how to teach to his downline. Third one is how to teach his downline how to teach the knowledge that they have to their downline. So this is called as education phase. And when he moves on to the next, when his knowledge increases, when he starts teaching his downlines, when he sees his downlines are getting the knowledge and they are sharing it, his excitement will increase. So in education phase, his excitement will increase. When his excitement increases, he will move to the next phase. So if you are clear with the education phase, you can type EP. And we are getting into the final phase. Final phase. And when this process repeats, education phase, again, he's bringing, meeting people, they are coming to lead phase, they get excited, they come to event phase, they get excited, they come to activity phase, and activity phase, they get result, they are excited. When they don't get result, they are not excited, they become sad. That these two things together will lead to dilemma. And dilemma, you sit with them, you do counseling, and then you show them the path for knowledge, so they come to the education phase. Again, this keeps on repeating. When this cycle repeats again and again and again and again and again and again, more people will come into lead phase, activity phase, lead phase, event phase, activity phase, dilemma phase, education phase. Again, this repeats, and when this repeats again and again, the results will start appearing. Your team starts growing. Your team starts growing. Your downlines levels will change. Your levels will change. The PV is increasing. Your downlines are more confident, and now they take responsibility. Till the result comes, your downline will not take responsibility. They will always depend on you. Once they start, their team is growing. Once they start, their team is expanding. once they start, their downlines are working, and the business is growing. And when their levels change, as and when their levels change from 5 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 16, and then to bronze director, bronze to silver, as the level changes, their responsibility automatically starts building. You ask them to take responsibility, they will not take. But when the business starts growing, they become more responsible, and they take more responsibility, and they will further push the business, and the business will start moving faster. And when he sees the result, that is where he will take the leadership. He will drive his team. He will stop depending on you. When I say your downline will stop depending on you, that does not mean that he will not listen to you. He will stop physically depending on you. For all the physical activities, if he was depending on you, that will reduce, and he will do the physical activities, and he might depend on you only for the guidance. And that change, that transformation happens only when he starts seeing the result. And which might take 3 months, which might take 6 months, and for some people it might take 1 year. But if this process is continued, once your downline reaches result phase, that is when he becomes a leader. And after that, if you see, he becomes unstoppable. He will be very fast. He'll be very furious. His motivation level is high. His conviction level is high. His the way of thinking, the way of working, everything starts changing. So these are the 6 phases of leadership transformation. First one is lead phase. From lead phase, the person goes to event phase. From event phase, he goes to activity phase. From activity phase, he goes to dilemma phase. From dilemma phase, he goes to education phase. And from education phase, he goes to result phase. You see, in lead phase, it was briefings or introduction meetings, plan presentation. In event phase, it was bigger meetings, hall meetings, team meetings. Activity phase, it was again plan presentation or one-to-one. Okay, that is again meeting. In dilemma phase, it is a counseling between you and your downline, or you and your upline together doing a counseling. That is again a meeting. And education phase, it is again a meeting. It is meetings and training. So lead phase, event phase, activity phase, dilemma phase, and education phase. At all these phases, it is meetings and trainings. A person who aligns with meetings and trainings will reach the result phase. So if you want to become successful, the only way is to you attend all the meetings, conduct more meetings, bring your downlines to more meetings. The more you make them for attend the meetings, the more you attend the meetings, where you make your downlines attend the meetings, they'll reach the result phase. So in direct selling, meetings is the only way to become successful. Increase the number of meetings, increase the number of meetings, increase the number of participation. That is the only way to increase the business. That is the only way to create the leaders. And whoever travels in these 5 phases will reach to the 6th phase, result phase. And the moment he reaches the result phase, he becomes a leader. Now, if you see these all these phases, first phase is lead phase, second phase is event phase, third phase is activity phase, fourth phase is dilemma phase, fifth phase is education phase, and last one is result phase. Take the letters, first letters of all the phases. So if you want to become a leader, a person who comes across through all these 6 phases becomes a
leader,
successful leader. So thank you so much, and wish you well. If you have any doubts, you can either put it in the chat box, or you can ask me, or you may also, if you have, I think most of you might have my number. If you don't have, you can collect from your leader, and you can send me a message and ask for the clarification, or you can feel free to talk to your leaders to have more clarity. And thank you so much. Wish you well, and God bless you. And back to ma'am.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Pranavji.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, great. So ultimately, I think, those who might be understanding level high, they were here, है ना? Some already left, so no issue. But serious people are here, and they might be, got entire information. So thank you so much once again. Or the way you explained it, initially nobody came to know. Like, what do you say, that climax? And that letter, leader, Leader. That, later on I also recollected. Ki, acha, okay, this is the way you have designed it. So I think this concept might be you yourself have designed it. That's the reason the output came like this. So it is amazing. और एंटायर टीम से मैं कहना चाहूंगी कि नहीं, अगर कुछ क्लियर हुआ कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, बट आप लोगों ने लास्ट में समराइजेशन में आप लोगों को ये समझ आ गया होगा कि अगर लीडर बनना है तो लीडर की परिभाषा हमें समझनी जरूरी है ना? तो सबसे पहला लीडर जो है वो लीड करता है ना? जो लीड करता है वही लीडर बनता है, ठीक है? एंड उसके बाद वो इवेंट फेज में जाता है, यानी कि उसको इवेंट करना है। उसके बाद वो एक्टिविटी मोड में, जो आज हम ये एक्टिविटी कर रहे हैं ये ऑनलाइन है, बट दिस इज ऑल्सो पार्ट ऑफ एक्टिविटी, ठीक है? तो इस तरीके की एक्टिविटी आपको करते रहने जरूरी है। एंड देन जो डिलेमा या डिलेमा, हाउ व्हाटएवर आप प्रोनाउंसिएशन कर लो, वो फेज सबके पास आता है, सबके साथ आता है, और वो पार्ट ऑफ बिजनेस है। और इसी फेज में लोग या तो छोड़ देते हैं या तो कंटिन्यू लंबा चलते हैं। तो ये फेज अभी मैक्सिमम लोगों का चल रहा है, आफ्टर कोविड बहुत सारे लोग इधर उधर हो रहे हैं बिकॉज ऑफ दिस फेज ओनली। इस फेज में ही हमें अपने आप को सस्टेन करके रखना है, ठीक है? यानी कि ये चैलेंजिंग वाला फेज होता है और वो पार्ट ऑफ बिजनेस ही होता है, ठीक है? एंड ऑब्वियसली ट्रेनिंग और मीटिंग्स विच इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। विदाउट दैट, इनका मेजर यही कहना है कि इसके बगैर हमें सफलता नहीं मिलने वाली है। इफ यू वांट टू बिकम अ सक्सेसफुल लीडर या अचीवर, आपको ट्रेनिंग्स मीटिंग के पार्ट बनना पड़ेगा। या तो खुद को लेना है ना? वो एजुकेशन फेज में आपने समझा होगा, पहले तो खुद को सिखाओ, फिर कैसे सिखाना है वो सीखो, एंड एट द लास्ट कैसे सिखाओगे, है ना, अपनी टीम को, वो सबसे ज्यादा रिजल्ट आपको लाके दे सकता है, ठीक है? तो आज आपने जो भी इनपुट लिया होगा, समहाउ आप इसको रिकलेक्ट करो सो दैट आप अपनी टीम के साथ शेयर कर सकते हो। एंड देन एट लास्ट रिजल्ट फेज, तो हमें चाहिए रिजल्ट। एंड ऑफ द डे हमें चाहिए क्लोजिंग का जो है ना लेवल अपग्रेडेशन, यानी कि क्लोजिंग हमारी अच्छी होनी चाहिए। तो आज की मीटिंग की क्लोजिंग आई होप अच्छी होगी। नहीं नहीं भी हुई कोई टेंशन नहीं। अभी आफ्टर लाइक संडे जो हम मुंबई मीट करते हैं घाटकोपर में, होपफुली आई विल प्लान देयर। और ये 6 फेजेस को एक बार फिर से हम वहाँ पे फिजिकली वहाँ पे हम ये करेंगे, शेयर करेंगे। सो आप मुंबई रीचेबल जो भी हो सके आप लोग जरूर आइए, सो दैट हम लोग इसको फिर से प्रणव जी, आई एम सेइंग दैट कि
I
after
got it, ma'am.
tomorrow we'll meet one, we used to have Sunday meet, so there I will take this
I
one
un
session, so
I
that
understood what you said in
okay,
Hindi,
okay,
ma'am.
that's great. You understood now, and later on you have to take one session
Sure, sure, we'll do
complete
it, ma'am.
हिंदी, ठीक है?
Sure, sure, ma'am.
और सीरियस पीपल आर हियर, बिकॉज जिनको ऐसा लगा कि इंग्लिश है वो वैसे ही आए नहीं, और आने के बाद कुछ लोग वैसे ही निकल लिए क्योंकि वो सर के ऊपर से जाने लगा। तो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट है जब भी कोई नई चीज होती है तो उसको पहले समझने की कोशिश करो, बिकॉज इफ यू ट्राई ट्राई ट्राई, तब जाके फिर एक दिन आप उस पे सफलता हासिल करते हो। डर के भाग जाना, या बोलते ना डर के आगे जीते बोलते ना, पर डर के आगे आपको फेथ रखना है, ठीक है? फेथ रखोगे तो उसकी बाद आपको सफलता मिलेगी। तो हमेशा नई चीज को ग्रैप्स करने की कोशिश करो, उसको अपडेट करने की कोशिश करो। सो कुछ नहीं होगा, ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्या होगा, है ना? आलोक जी कहते हैं नेक्स्ट सेशन मोस्टली उन्हीं का होने वाला है, तो उनका कहना है ज्यादा ज्यादा क्या होगा, हो जाएगा, ठीक है? जो भी है हो जाएगा, ये माइंड में रखना है। अगर हम मैदान छोड़ के भागेंगे तो फिर हमारी टीम क्या करेगी? तो हमें तो हमारी टीम को लेके चलना है, ठीक है? सो आई मस्ट से कि आई एम कुछ अच्छी चीज मिली है, इसको हम लोग जरूर आगे शेयर जरूर करेंगे, सो दैट इससे हम रिजल्ट जरूर लें। सो वंस अगेन मैं चाहूंगी कि श्रीवास्तव जी अपना कुछ इनपुट यहाँ पे जरूर शेयर करें, और जो लीडर यहाँ पे अवेलेबल है उनसे भी हम आधे सेकेंड का जरूर इनपुट लेंगे, सो दैट कुछ मिनटों में हम इस मीटिंग की समाप्ति करेंगे। यस सर, श्रीवास्तव जी, ओवर टू यू।
मैडम, मैं बोला वही बात है ना कि डर के आगे जीत है, कि जो डर गया सो मर गया। तो जो लोग अंग्रेजी से इंग्लिश से डर के चले गए उनको ये नहीं पता है कि मतलब जब बार बार यदि कोई चीज को करेंगे तो 100% सफलता मिलती है। और मैं थैंक्स बोलना चाहूंगा पूरी टीम की तरफ से प्रणव जी को, कि उन्होंने इतने अच्छे ढंग
Thank you.
से और इतनी सरल इंग्लिश में समझाया कि मतलब हर किसी को समझ में आ गया है। जिन लोग समझना चाहते हैं वो लोग बॉडी लैंग्वेज से भी समझ सकते हैं या पढ़ने के बाद भी समझ सकते हैं कि जो 6 फेस है ये यदि एक मतलब निचोड़ है किसी चीज का, मार्केटिंग का, एमएलएम का निचोड़ है कि यदि आपने ये 6, सभी को ये करना ही पड़ता है, चाहे वो अलग अलग ढंग से करते हैं लेकिन करते जरूर हैं। तो यदि ये हमने प्रॉपर सिस्टमेटिक ढंग से कैसे करना है, ये आज हमने प्रणव जी से सीखा है कि स्टेप बाय स्टेप उसको कैसे करना है। और अपनी जो टीम आती है, हम लोग क्या करते हैं, या तो नए लोग को बड़े इवेंट में डायरेक्ट बिठा देते हैं, या है जो उनको बड़ा इवेंट दिखाते नहीं है, तो वो गलतियां करते हैं। वो हमें आज सीखने को मिली है कि हमें स्टेप बाय स्टेप कैसे लीडर को बनाना है। वो जब लीडर बन जाएगा तो ऑटोमेटिकली आपको पूरी लाइफ में 6 लीडर बनाना है, और वो कभी भी आप बना सकते हैं। तो थैंक्स ज्योति मैडम, आपको भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि आपने प्लेटफॉर्म देकर इनको आज इनवाइट किया, प्रणव जी को। काफी लोगों ने बहुत कुछ सीखा, मैंने भी पूरी स्क्रीन शॉट कर लिया, और अब इसको मैं अपनी लैंग्वेज में अपनी टीम को डुप्लीकेट करूंगा।
अपना अपना फ्लेवर ऐड करके
हाँ, अपना वो लगा के मैं
शेयर
अपनी
करूंगी।
फोटो थोड़ा सा चेंज कर देंगे, थोड़ा सा वो करके, और अपन इसको डुप्लीकेट करेंगे। तो थैंक यू वेरी मच। ओवर टू मैडम।
यस यस, थैंक यू सो मच। चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं फटाफट हमारी फीमेल लीडरशिप के तरफ। छत्तीसगढ़ जाते हैं और यहाँ पे हमारी गिरिजा मैडम को इनवाइट करते हैं। यस गिरिजा जी, को होस्ट है, देखो आप।
थैंक यू मैम। गुड मॉर्निंग मैम, गुड मॉर्निंग प्रवीण सर, थैंक यू सो मच सर। रियली आज का सेशन बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट रहा। जैसे बोलते हैं ना कि अगर हम लोग जैसे हिंदी में अगर मैं आपको बता पाऊँ या समझा पाऊँ, एक मदर के लिए बच्चा कभी बड़ा नहीं होता, वैसे ही एक नेटवर्कर के लिए 6 फेसेस कभी हटते नहीं है। एक मतलब एक सरल लैंग्वेज में अगर मैं कहूँ, ये जो सर आपने 6 फेसेस बताए लीडर्स की, जो डेफिनेशन, जिसमें कि लीड फेस है, इवेंट फेस है, हमारा एक्टिविटी फेस है, राइट, और क्या क्या बोलते हैं, एजुकेशन फेस है, फिर रिजल्ट फेस है। तो हमें यही चीजें ही करना है। और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज है, आपने बोला सीखने के लिए सीखो, सिखाने के लिए सीखो, एंड कैसे आपकी डाउनलाइन सिखा रहे हैं वो चीजें सीखने के लिए सीखो। तो ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है। जो लर्निंग सेशन में आपने 3 जो फेसेस बताए वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। और यही चीजें अगर हम मॉनिटरिंग करें अपनी टीम में तो डेफिनेटली एक अच्छी टीम बनेगी। और जिस तरीके से सारे प्रोफेशन एक रेगुलेटरी में चलती है वैसे हमारी नेटवर्क इंडस्ट्री या डायरेक्ट सेलिंग जो है वो भी एक रूल्स रेगुलेशन या एक मतलब कंटिन्यूएशन में आ सकता है। तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट सर, सीखना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, टीम को सिखाना इंपॉर्टेंट है, और हमारी टीम अपनी टीम को कैसे सिखा रही है ये वॉच करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। सो आज का सेशन रियली बहुत ही अमेजिंग रहा। सो थैंक यू सो मच। बहुत सारी
थैंक यू।
चीजें मतलब मुझे भी बहुत गौर से सुनना पड़ रहा था, बट रियलिटी जब सुन रहे थे तो पूरे दिमाग में जा रहा था। सो थैंक यू सो मच इसके लिए ज्योति मैम को भी, क्योंकि हमेशा नई नई चीजें एज अ टाइम के हिसाब से लेके आती है। सो थैंक यू सो मच बोथ ऑफ यू। थैंक यू।
यस, लाना जरूरी है बिकॉज टाइम के साथ हमें चलना है ना। एंड अभी आपने कहा ना कि दिमाग में गई है, अभी दिमाग से सीधा दिल पे लेके जाना है।
जी
बिकॉज
जी
इससे
जी।
पहले एक वीडियो आपने सुना होगा, उसमें क्या उन्होंने उसमें क्या बताया कि व्हेन यू आर इन योर हेड यू आर डेड। तो
यस।
हमें दिमाग सर पे रहना नहीं है, सर के नीचे आना है और दिल से और शिद्दत के साथ इस बिजनेस को करना है। चलिए आगे
यस
बढ़ते
मैम।
हैं और हमारे एक मेल लीडर के पास जाते हैं, धुलेश्वर धारी जी। यस, ओवर टू यू, वेरी फास्ट।
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग।
And good morning, all leaders. Pranav, sir, thank you so much. This was very nice training, sir. Actually, this meeting was in a very simple way, sir. Everybody can understand. Your way of presentation was very simple. तो ये सुनने में बहुत अच्छा लगा और सीखने के लिए भी बहुत अच्छा मिला, सर। because na everybody knows how to work na, but they don't know when we pamper our team downline, when we appreciate it, when we give them the fertilizer, when we scold them, yeah, when we have to counsel them. Now I understand how to manage my team, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Over to
Thank you.
Jyoti, ma'am.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, यू ट्राइड योर लेवल बेस्ट। तो दिस इज द वे विल कीप दिस काइंड ऑफ ट्रेनिंग सो दैट टीम के अंदर भी है वो क्या कहते हैं टैलेंट है, दैट हैज टू कम आउट, इजंट इट? अदरवाइज हम तो एक ही फेज में चल रहे हैं, बट अभी हमें थोड़ा सा और अपग्रेड होना जरूरी है। एक और फीमेल लीडर के पास यहाँ पे आते हैं हम, योगिता राजनकर। यस योगिता जी, वेरी फास्ट, 2-3 minutes more, then we'll be.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Good morning, all of you. Thank you very much, Pravin sir, for this nice session. Actually, whatever we learned today, we really always listen all these things in simple language from our upline. Today we got revised of all that things, and I think it will be better. Yeah, this is the natural process of our business. Whatever we learn today, the meaning of leadership. This is the natural process we face when we work in the field. It will be better that as early as possible we will accept this thing that we have to face this and this. So it will be
Thank
better,
you.
and we can. So that's the nice training, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
थैंक यू सो मच। आप लोग कितना ट्राई कर रहे हो, दैट इज विजिबल। बीच बीच में वी विल कॉल यू, हाँ प्रणव जी, सो दैट
Thank you, ma'am.
आवर टीम लीडर आल्सो ट्राई, दे विल डेफिनेटली दे विल एक्सप्लोर देमसेल्फ। आगे
Thank you,
बढ़ते हैं। यहाँ पे एक और मुंबई लीडरशिप, हमारी डायमंड डायरेक्टर यास्मीन जी, ओवर टू यू।
Yes, thank you, ma'am. First of all, thank you, Pravin sir and Jyoti ma'am, both of you. बहुत ही अच्छा सेशन था। जो लोग डर के भाग गए उनके लिए, प्रवीण सर को जब मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम हम लोगों ने VLC में सुना था तो थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट हो गया था प्रोनाउंसिएशन के हिसाब से, बट वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड, उनका इंग्लिश समझ में आ रहा था। फिर उसके बाद सेकंड टाइम जब मैंने सुना तो थोड़ा सा और इजी हो गया, और आज मैंने सर को थर्ड टाइम सुना तो इट्स वेरी इजी। तो होता है थोड़ा सा इनिशियली थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट होती है कोई भी चीज, और सर ने जिस हिसाब से लीडर को जिस हिसाब से एक्सप्लेन किया है वो बहुत ही अच्छा लगा मुझे, कि एक लीडर को किस तरीके से होना चाहिए, लीडर को किस तरीके से सारी चीजें करनी चाहिए। यानी लीडर का जो एक्सप्लेनेशन था वो आज समझ में आया सही मानों में। इट्स वेरी नाइस। थैंक यू सो मच सर। बहुत ही वो जो लास्ट में आपने जो पंच लाइन दिया ना, वो बहुत ही अच्छा लगा मुझे, लीडर वाला। तो
Thank
बहुत ही
you.
अच्छा लगा। एक सिर्फ उसको अगर ये करेंगे हम लोग, ध्यान में अगर बिठाते हैं, तो सारी चीजें हमको समझ में आती है कि एक अच्छे लीडर को क्या करना चाहिए। एंड सेशन वाज वेरी गुड, बेस्ट सेशन। अच्छा लगा सर। थैंक यू सो मच मैम एंड सर, बोथ ऑफ यू। थैंक यू सो
Thank
मच।
you, ma'am. Thank you.
थैंक यू
Thank
सो
you.
मच यास्मीन जी। एंड फाइनली वन मोर लीडर को हम लेते हैं मुंबई से, मिस्टर राजेश पांडे जी, क्राउड डायरेक्टर। एंड इफ एनीवन हैज, कोई किसी को कोई क्वेरी है तो डेफिनेटली आप हैंड रेज करना, अदरवाइज हम ये लास्ट एक और कॉल लेते हैं। यस राजेश जी, ओवर टू यू।
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much, and thank you very much to our today's presenter, Mr. Pranav sir. So बहुत ही अच्छा लगा प्रणव सर। और एक जो आपने एक्टिविटी फेज में बोला कि फास्टर एक्टिविटी करें तो रिजल्ट हमें अच्छा मिलता है, स्लो एक्टिविटी में रिजल्ट आता ही नहीं है, मेरे हिसाब से तो नहीं आता है। तो अच्छा था। और दूसरा आपका जो एक डायलेमा फेज था, वो मुझे जबरदस्त लगा कि डायलेमा फेज, और ये सब डायलेमा फेज जो होते हैं हर लीडर्स के लाइफ में आता है, जितने भी लीडर्स यहाँ पे हैं, और जो निकल के आए हैं वो ऊपर चले जाते हैं, और वहीं पे जो कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं जो फेल भी हो जाते हैं। तो हम वी हैव टू टेक केयर अबाउट दैट। थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर टुडे सेशन, एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच मैम। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. And once again, Pranav ji, thank you so much for the valuable session. And I hope आप सारे लोगों को क्लियर हो गया होगा। एंड स्क्रीनशॉट जिसने भी पूरा लिया होगा वो जरूर एक बार शेयर जरूर कर दे ग्रुप में, सो दैट बिकॉज नॉर्मली जो प्रेजेंटेशन हम लोग लेते हैं वो इंग्लिश में ही होता है, बट हम एक्सप्लेन कर देते हैं हिंदी में, ठीक है। तो हम एटलीस्ट वो स्लाइड को हम रीड तो कर ही सकते हैं, उसको हम समझ तो जरूर सकते हैं, तो इतना कोई डिफिकल्ट प्रोसेस नहीं है। अब धीरे धीरे हमें नेक्स्ट कहते हैं ना कि फेज पे जाना बहुत जरूरी है, नेक्स्ट लेवल पे जाना बहुत जरूरी है। और उसीलिए हम यहाँ पे इस तरीके के मीट्स इवेंट करते रहते हैं, सो दैट हमारी टीम अपग्रेड होते जाए। बस एक मेक श्योर करो कि अपनी टीम में नए ज्वाइनिंग्स आप निकालो, जितने भी नए लोग आवे है ना, ट्राई कि मंथली नए 2 ज्वाइनिंग आप लोग करें। एंड 300 क्लब में लोग जाना चाहिए। एंड स्ट्रक्चर पे, जो स्ट्रक्चर हम बताते हैं वो स्ट्रक्चर पे आप प्लान करो कि एटलीस्ट 8 लाइन सबके बने, सो दैट यूसरी लेवल पे आप काम करो। और सारे लोग 300 पीवी के हिसाब से लेजेंड क्लब यानी कि 8 लाइन से 300 पीवी यानी कि 2700 पीवी अचीव करें। इस तरीके से अगर वर्कआउट करते हैं तो किसी को भी कोई लेवल या कोई क्वालिफिकेशन या कोई जो लकी ड्रॉ कंपनी जो हमें दे रही है उसमें भी आप लोग वेरी इजीली आप उसमें पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हो। तो इस तरीके से आप ये प्लानिंग जरूर करें। और बहुत जल्दी हम लोग फिजिकली हम सब मिलने वाले हैं, तो होप सो। और मीन टाइम हम लोग ऑनलाइन मीटिंग करते रहेंगे, और एवरी फ्राइडे हम नई लीडरशिप से कुछ नई चीजें सीखते रहेंगे। सो इसी नोट के साथ आप सभी को ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं, फिर से एक बार पोस्ट दिवाली की शुभकामनाएं, और आने वाले सक्सेस के लिए हम ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं देते हैं। इवन प्रणव जी को शुभकामनाएं देते हैं कि ताकि नेक्स्ट टाइम वो और हमारे लिए नेक्स्ट लेवल की ट्रेनिंग जरूर ले आए, और बहुत जल्दी हम उनको बुलाए। यस, विल कॉल यू वेरी सून।
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
थैंक यू सो मच। चलिए, गुड नाइट, स्वीट ड्रीम।
थैंक यू मैम।
एंड बड़ी भारी दिल से हम यहाँ पे आप लोगों से विदा लेते हैं, ताकि नेक्स्ट हम लोग बहुत जल्दी मिले, ठीक है। एनी वन एनी क्वेरी किसी को भी रहे, आप लोग जरूर एक कॉल की दूरी पे है, व्हाट्सएप के मैसेज की दूरी पे है हम लोग, कोई ज्यादा दूर नहीं है। और हम मुंबई घाट पर ऑफिस में संडे मिलते हैं हमारी मुंबई टीम से। थैंक यू सो मच। गुड नाइट।
गुड नाइट मैम। थैंक यू।
गुड नाइट, गुड नाइट, गुड नाइट।
गुड नाइट।
Yes.